Olá, bem-vindos a mais um episódio do CAROLINANOW. Hoje vamos falar sobre o óleo de cânhamo. Para isso, vou entrevistar o Dr. Francisco Divo, que é um expert nesta área. Hello, welcome to another episode of Carolina Now. Today is a very special episode since I have a guest, Dr. Francisco Divo, and I'm going to ask him to introduce himself and talk about his history and what he is doing here in Portugal.
Okay, well, hi everyone. My name is Francisco. I'm a medical doctor originally from Venezuela. I am specialized in medical cannabis and the treatment of patients with medical cannabis. I am here in Portugal for the conference Portugal Medical Cannabis, and we were teaching a conference specifically about cannabis and sports. So we're here today to discuss a little bit of the benefits for cannabis for athletes.
Dr. Francisco, I want to ask you exactly what it is cannabis oil.
Okay, it is very common to get this question. Nowadays on the internet we see CBD oil, cannabis oil, hemp oil, and it's a question that it needs to be answered very carefully. An oil, it's a product usually of extraction, that we do after processing the plants to produce medicine for our patients. We have to cultivate first medical cannabis under the highest standards and then go through a process of extraction that could be done by supercritical CO2 or ethanol extractions in order to make the oil that we use to treat our patients. The oil can have different cannabinoids. This can be THC, CBD, THCV. Mainly we've been working on the CBD one because it's been shown to have less psychotropic properties, and on the athletes it was approved by the World Anti-Doping Agency.
So if a test were to be made on those athletes, it wouldn't show that they were taking any kind of drug or something. It would be only just a supplement for their health.
The World Anti-Doping Agency allows the use of CBD cannabidiol in competition.
Okay.
You can look up this on the website of the World Anti-Doping Agency.com, and you will see the cannabidiol, it's allowed in competition.
So the THC wouldn't be present in this oil.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
Extracted.
If the content is less than 0.2% THC, you shouldn't have any psychotropic effects.
Okay.
No
so,
high.
Okay, no high.
Not get high on CBD.
So the main benefits of the CBD oil, what could we say about it? Because it's a lot.
Yes, it's a lot. It's a very good question, and this is going to depend on who are we talking about. But broadly covering this, we're going to say it's anti-inflammatory, very powerful, anxiolytic, it helps with anxiety, analgesic, it helps with pain, neuroprotective, it protects your brain tissue. People used to say that cannabis and marijuana burn your neurons. We now know the opposite. It actually protects your brain tissue from damage.
Right, because we have receptors in our body,
Yes,
right?
in our brain, in our whole body, we have an endocannabinoid system, like your renal system, your cardiovascular system, and it's full of CB1 and CB2 receptors that interact specifically with the cannabinoids, which is THC, CBD, and so on.
Okay, so it's a match, perfect match.
It's a perfect match, yes.
Yes,
it's like
match.
like a key that goes into a key lock,
Yes.
and it's perfect match.
So every person, regarding on what their objective is and their stage in life, can benefit from this supplement.
Well, that's bold if I would say like everyone can benefit from it. But we can say cannabis, it's a plant that's an ancient natural medicine that has been used for over 10,000 years.
Yes.
And a lot of people with many different conditions and very healthy people as well, like athletes, can benefit from the medical properties that this plant has.
Okay.
Either it's anxiolytic, anti-inflammatory, analgesic, and so on.
Okay. Regarding certain diseases like cancer, for example, would a person benefit only on the cannabis oil or the CBD, or it would have to take the whole spectrum, or the THC would have a benefit in their health?
Okay.
What studies do they study that already?
Yes, this is a good question as well. Each patient, each condition, each disease is individual. Yes, in cannabis we do personalized medicine, so we customize the treatment of each patient according to the disease. If the patient
Just like in exercise, we do a planning for a person and specifically to that person.
With cancer, we've seen very good results with CBD and THC.
Okay.
You know, in this conference, a couple of authors presented their work on the anti-cancer and anti-tumoral effects of THC and CBD as well.
Okay, but that has to be monitored always by doctors.
Yeah, by doctors. The ideal is you gotta control a doctor that you trust that will guide you through your treatment at all times.
Okay, and what do you think is the future for this oil? Do you think it's very important for our society in the main, because people nowadays don't eat that well sometimes, and stress and everything?
Okay, let me try to see the future.
Yes.
Just kidding. You know, I believe in this so much that I'm here talking about it. You know, this is straight on what I believe in. I am confident that medical cannabis is here to stay. This will be the answer for a lot of problems and a lot of health conditions. It's been here for 10,000 years and it's here to stay. You know, we're bringing the past into the present. You know, we're going back to our roots. We're remembering this ancient natural
and taking
medicine,
the best out of it.
our nature, you know. And so I think we're on the right pathway here. And sooner than later, we're going to see good quality cannabis products available in the stores, in the pharmacy, for the athletes, for the patients, for everyone.
More common.
More common, and more doctors are going to start prescribing. It's not going to be like a rarity to find a doctor that's just, you know, using this type of medication.
So how can the person that's watching back home differentiate from a good product and a bad product?
Okay. You know, right now it's a very good question, because in the market it's flooded with Mickey Mouse, the cheap products, you know, that they're giving you a lot of promises and they actually don't even have CBD or THC inside. You know, so that would be a challenging thing for a patient who's trying to go online, like Amazon.com. My first advice for you, and we say this in the US as a joke, don't buy your CBD at the gas station.
Yeah.
Please, just try to find some qualified doctor that can give you some advice into how to buy and where to buy the product. Then find a serious company. For example, we've been working with a product called Elite CBD here in Portugal. It's very reliable, very good quality, and you know, they've been working with athletes. It is from athletes for athletes. You know, and then you can find a person like me, who's a physician that specializes in cannabis, that could advise you and guide you in your treatment with these products.
Okay, regarding sports specifically, what have been the results that we find with sports?
So with sports, which is my favorite topic, it's very good product, because, you know, as we know, a lot of the athletes are constantly taking painkillers for the pain, you know, after training. We have a very powerful anti-inflammatory effect that allows the fast recovery and get them faster in the field again. We also have an antioxidant effect, and now we're dealing with the concussion syndromes in athletes like MMA, NFL, and the cannabinoids have proven with the neuroprotection to help these athletes with the symptoms and to regenerate the brain tissue as well. Yes.
Okay, so a neuroprotective,
antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, muscle relaxing, anxiolytic. You know, we got a lot of athletes. Good for sleep as well. So if we don't sleep, we don't recover. So if you improve someone's sleep,
quality sleep is,
and recovery, you know, as an athlete, you're gonna feel better and train harder the next day.
Definitely.
So this is what you want.
Okay. So to finish this interview, let's do a resume of everything. What do you think is the most important thing that we can say for people back home to try this plant that's been around for centuries?
Okay. Well, it will be the message that I would like everyone to get. It's the cannabis. It's an ancient plant that's been helping humans to heal and treat diseases for over 10,000 years. We're not inventing this. It's been part of our medicines for so long. We're right now, because of legality, being able to use this as a medicine in our patients. I want everyone to open your mind to the ability of cannabis to treat many conditions. We have patients who are children, we have elderly. My family takes CBD, our families are all taking CBD. You don't need to become an addict. There's never been a single death by cannabis itself.
It doesn't create dependency.
It doesn't create
That's
dependency,
important to say.
and it helps many people, from the children until the elderly. So I just wanted to do an open invitation for everyone to, open your mind and start thinking about cannabis could be a medicine for you, and it could help you and maybe your family to get a better quality of life.
To elevate your health.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For coming. Thank you.
Pleasure. Prazer.
See you in the
Obrigado.
next video.